Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Queen Divine Speaks. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to stay positive in a negative situation. So how to stay positive in a negative situation, you always want to remain humble, remember who you are, and never let that person that's bring a negative vibe towards you bring you down or let you down, You always gotta, stay positive or just walk away from that situation or brush it off because they just got something that they dealing with in the inside, so don't let that phase you. But yeah, I'm going to be explaining on how to stay positive in negative situations. So yeah, but I'm going to be reading off my phone and explaining it. So yeah, here we go. So there is negative and positive energy regarding perception. And what I mean by that is like I like to have my room clean. And other people may have their own way of wanting to clean a room. But I like to have my room to stay clean 24/7. And that person, if I tell them like to clean up my room and they don't do it, then that's gonna throw me off of my energy. It's gonna be like a negative vibe towards me, so I will just walk away or just clean it back up myself, because that's negative perception. And then there's another one on how I view negative and positivity. So I'm going to be reading this one too. So yeah. The way I view negativity and positivity is like, I experienced negativity in my life, and that made me feel like sad and upset because I don't like being around people who are negative towards me. Like, that's not a good feeling for me to have. So, and I try my best not to let it get to me or get me down. So what I try my best to do is to just listen to music, read a book, and stuff like that. And I let that person get to me or whatever. So yeah, and I like to I just meditate or pray or whatever that negative energy goes away. And I usually do, because I'm a positive person and I'm a happy person. And I like being a positive influencer for people and a motivational speaker, and that's what I do. So yeah. And another one is negativity and positive energy in a relationship and trauma. So yeah. So like when two people get into a relationship, they have past child trauma, which is true because people do have past child trauma that they haven't healed from or dealt with, and that could be like a negative or toxic trait that they're dealing with that they're still dealing with while getting in a relationship with somebody that they haven't healed from yet. So yeah. And but there are ways to prevent that negative energy coming towards your relationship, because you wouldn't want that what's going on with you affect what you got in your relationship with that person you're with. So I would just say work on yourself, spiritually, positively, and find stuff that you like to do. Like if you like to read books, do that. If you like to listen to music, do that. Like listen to positive music that are like inspirational and that'll make you happy, and that won't let you that will help you heal whatever within you, and that'll make it all right and all better. And but there's another thing that you have to do too. You also have to hold yourself accountable for the things that you do in your life, because if you don't hold yourself accountable, the things that you are doing that's negative in a negative way will always be there. So when you hold yourself accountable for the stuff that you do in your life, you could make it better by being positive, by staying positive and just doing positive things. But always check yourself, okay? You always want to check yourself too. So yeah. Then another thing is that If you don't hear yourself, why you got like something that's bothering you in your life or negatively, and hurt people or hurt other people that's in their life, because they're still dealing with something they haven't completely dealt with in their lives, you know. So in order to heal yourself, isolate yourself, go somewhere and just think about what's bothering you and help yourself to, reflect on that, but reflect on it positively and just let it go. If that don't help you, you could always go to like a therapist, like a professional, because I know that black people, us as black people, we don't usually always go to a therapist when we're going through stuff, or seek help from a professional person. But that's something that you can do, that's something that you can do. You can go to a professional and talk to them, whatever's bothering you, talk to them and they'll help you. They'll help you in a way that you never been helped before, They'll help you positively and stuff like that, and they'll help you heal yourself within. See, yeah, but all the stuff that I was explaining and talking about are like how to stay positive in a negative situation. And I myself, if I'm in like a negative situation or I'm like in a negative vibe with someone, I'm gonna just remove myself from that person, kind of like they dealing with something on their own, and I'll just walk away and just go listen to some music and stuff like that, like I always do, And then there's another thing. I know that people argue or whatever, and that could be like a negative thing. But it don't always have to be a negative thing. That person could be getting something off their chest that they want to talk about or get their point across, and that could turn into a positive thing because now you understand that person, what that person is trying to tell you or say to you positively. So when someone is arguing or something, or just talking, or just express or venting to themselves or venting to you, whatever. Don't take that in a negative way. Take that like in a positive way and help that person. And if that person wants someone to talk to them. Talk to them and look what's that word? See what's wrong with them, And you can always be their friend or whatever. And if you're like a family member to that person, just help them with what's going on with them, help them. But yeah. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope this video helps anybody in some way positively. Because I'm the queen. She do this. So yeah, but I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.